How's it going, everybody? And welcome to an Easter Sunday edition of Sunday Snippets. Happy Easter. Hope you're having a great long weekend. If you're celebrating, if not, welcome to spring. It's our first spring edition of Sunday Snippets as well. But today, we're going to rewind back a couple weeks on the podcast where we talked about content with Emma. And today, we want to talk about content being king. We've all heard the phrase before, but it is, in truth, a reality. And, we've talked about virtual events, we've talked about content as it comes to training, e-learnings, and other things. But the reality is, if what you're writing, the story you're telling within whatever you're producing for your audience isn't full of engaging, interactive words and storytelling, you're probably not going to have a great showing. And that is applicable for e-learning that you develop. So if you're developing a unique product 360, you could be developing a micro-learning or just a standard training of some kind and curriculum of some kind. If the content that is in doesn't reach out and grab the learner, it's going to fall short. It's similar to any good book you read, a blog, a podcast you listen to. If you're not getting grabbed right away by the content that was in it, it doesn't matter how high the production value is. In the past few months, I guess 12 months now or so, we've seen a lot of virtual events that have popped up, and we've talked about them at length with you on all our different platforms. And that's one of the places where content we've seen stand up and carry the weight of an event on its shoulders. I know that I personally attended the Consumer Electronics Show this year, and the content of the event was really good, and maybe the environment wasn't so great, but it was still a good show because of that. But if you don't have great content in your event, you can actually be in a situation where your event doesn't go off of the hitch. Doesn't matter how good the environment is, how high the production value is, because the content is not what the audience needs. So just a quick snippet today to talk about content when you are going through different types of distribution of information to your audience, whether that is e-learnings, maybe it's short PDFs, blogs, podcasts, ILT curriculums, virtual events, whatever that may be. Make sure you're really reviewing your content and going through it the proper process, whether it's an ADDIE process or others that you may use, to make sure the content that you are writing is creative, it's interactive, and it's engaging. If you're looking for support when it comes to contact, hey, we're here. Haylight's here. So feel free to give us a call and listen. But once again, content is king. Make sure it's engaging, interactive, and it grabs your audience. Thanks, everybody, for listening to another edition of Sunday Snippets, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.